Hello, Leo. It's Milady, and this is Maladyswaytarot, and I'm coming to do your weekly rune reading in the week of, what is this, May 26th through June 2nd, 2025. Excuse me. The cards I'm using today are Oracle of the Hidden Worlds by Lucy Cavendish. I want to thank everybody for sharing, subscribing, setting up personal readings, commenting, and hitting that notification bell. All right, Morphos, let's get this show on the road. All right, what's going on with the Leo? Leo. What's going on? Ooh, purple and blue. I didn't realize that until now. All right. Okay, so I guess it's going to be 2 all day today because this one's telling me 2. I ain't going to guess because I usually just get 1. No, I usually get 3. But these are different, so I end up getting 2. But I was going to get 1, but they said 2. But I'm just going to listen to what they say so we're just going to keep going. All right, let's see what's going on with the Leo. Ooh. Okay, this feels like a lot of people involved, Leo. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Everything feels twisted. Okay. Where is... Uh-oh. There go my babies. They tripping out. A little cat's outside, so they don't like each other. All right, let's zoom in. We're going to push all this up just a little bit, just so I can zoom in. All right. All right, so here we got 2. Then we got 3. So I do feel like somebody got some luck. I do feel like with some kind of choice. I do feel like somebody got a second chance at something from coming from the back. I do feel like somebody's going to schedule a new relationship, a new beginning, okay? So this could be emotional, this could be friendship, okay? Just be careful because I do feel like there was some deceit in the past, but I do feel like some kind of new beginning is coming. I feel like I'm happy and I'm lucky to get this opportunity, okay? So it could have been you that did something that was not so great, but at the end of the day, I feel like I'm getting a second chance to prove myself, okay? So we're going to come down here. Virgo, look like Virgo is the villain today. Or not the villain, just all up in everybody's stuff. Oh, nope. There we got some Sagittarius too. Always in something, okay? But that look like they taking over. The Virgo taking over, and Scorpio been in some mess too. But the Cancer, we got Scorpio, Virgo. Okay, I do feel like these people are in the middle of a lot of stuff, okay? So I do feel like we might have some stuff starters, okay? So just be careful, beware of that. Or it could have been you, okay? You said something to one and it started something between all this, okay? I feel like it probably wasn't like a malicious thing. I feel like it was just like I was going over here to ask a question, and it's just like, I know where this came from. You know how you only tell one person and they know exactly who to go to because they only told one person. That person told you, you asked questions. I know who I told. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's one of those situations that happened here, okay? All right, so we got the blank here. So I do feel like at this point, I feel like we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know where it's going, what's going to take anybody anywhere, okay? I feel like it's... I'm just trying to figure out, am I going to trust this person or not? These people going to trust me or not, okay? So we got your rules here. So I do feel like, some stubbornness is going on. I feel like a little bit of clinginess is going on here. But I do feel like somebody may be able to get somebody back. But it's still like a maybe, okay? But I keep hearing trust. So I feel like somebody got to do a little bit extra to gain the trust of this person that they lost the trust from, okay? So it's like, you told me this, I went and asked the question, and it led the person right back to the person who told the story, okay? And now I feel like, well, the person feel like I can't be trusted because I asked the question. But I do feel like it was a little messy, but I feel like somebody was not trying to be messy. It just happened like that, okay? All right, so we got the 5 here. So I do feel like some kind of loss has happened, okay? I do feel like this loss got something to do with this Virgo. Like I said, a lot of people involved. Virgo, Cancer. Okay, I think I said Cancer over there too. Okay, let me put these dogs out because they about to trip. Come on, babies. Get out. Get out, children. Momo. Mo. All right. Got a delivery. Special delivery out there. So, had to. All right. So. Oh. All right. I forgot. I got one more dog in here. I done stepped on him. All right. So, we got the Virgo here. Yep. So, with this Virgo, Cancer, Aries, I do feel like somebody's trying to gain a relationship with these people, but I feel like it's just a lot of mess going on. There's a lot of people in the middle of a lot of stuff, but I also feel like it might be you in the middle of a lot of stuff, okay? I feel like, yeah, I feel like you in the middle of a lot of stuff right now, okay? All right, so we go back to this 4. Wow, I do feel like something has something to do with somebody not wanting to pay for something or not wanting to go somewhere, not wanting to spend some time somewhere, okay? So let's go back here because I kind of like jumped. All right, so this one is Gibo. So this is usually about getting gifts and stuff. So I feel like somebody was just not able or not getting the gifts that they felt like they deserved, okay? Or somebody might have not getting gifts and they said they did get these gifts, but I do feel like whatever it was, I feel like somebody was not telling the truth about something that they was getting. Somebody was not telling the truth about some kind of separation, or not telling the truth about not receiving something or receiving something. But somebody was just lying about that. And one question just let somebody know that, okay, well, I know where you got this from because I only told one person my secret, okay? So I do feel like, yes, some kind of separation. I do feel like it could have been a separation in a relationship. Maybe somebody told the other person, you don't want to have this. Like, I don't want to give you that. You're not getting this. Somebody broke up because you said you was going to get them something and you didn't. I do feel like it might be some kind of that there. But I do feel like it was a separation. But somebody was trying to act like it was not a separation. Okay. All right. So this one here is EOIs. Okay. So with the EOIs, I do feel like somebody's trying to gain some kind of discipline, okay? I do feel like the self-discipline here is just trying to, I feel like I'm trying not to check people, okay? I feel like I'm trying not to check people. Even like, it's like, okay, I found out this was about me. They said don't say nothing, but this is about me. So it's hard for me not to say something. But it's like somebody is trying to learn how to, control themselves when it comes to things that are said and done about them, okay? So it looked like somebody been talking crap about somebody who got broke up with, or, you know, somebody bought their own engagement ring or bought their own birthday present, bought their own birthday card or something like that. And I do feel like somebody else, or you went and asked somebody the question like, hey, is it true that this and this and that? Or did you say that I did this? It's about to go all over the place, okay? It's going wild, okay? So it do look like whatever this is about money, okay? But I do feel like, you know, they're getting ready to be called out. I don't know why I'm focusing a lot on this Aries right now, okay? But it's either the Aries or the Virgo. Aries or the Virgo, I feel like they might have been, if it's not the Leo that's been asking all the questions, I do feel like, what is this? I don't know what it's called. Yeah, if it wasn't Leo, it was you, okay? Leo, it was you, okay? Or they could have been saying this stuff about you. It was Leo. If it wasn't the Virgo or Aries, it was the Leo, okay? Yes, so I do feel like somebody is trying to keep their thoughts to themselves, but I feel like, of course, it's hard to do this, okay? So over here, so we got the Leo over here by the luck. So I do feel like some luck is coming to you for you. Then we got the rise here. I do feel like I do feel like I'm like protected, but I do feel like I'm angry. I feel like somebody may be ending up about to try to get mean or physical with someone. And I do feel like, of course, this is going to be a problem. But I do feel like I'm going to have to do... I feel like I'm going to have to do this. I feel like I'm not trying to, but I'm going to prove myself. Or I feel like I'm trying to get something out of this, okay? I do feel like somebody going to get something out of this, even if it's just like people not in my business, in my face all the time, okay? I don't know why I didn't see this before, but it looked like some Sagittarius energy. Maybe I did see it before, but right now I just want to... I focused into that, so this might be a message just for the connection with the Leo Sagittarius. Okay, so I do feel like somebody is trying to be quiet. Somebody's trying to protect themselves by not being angry and aggressive. So that make me feel like somebody's dealing with someone who like threw the rocks and had their hand kind of information and energy. I don't want to go off on this person, but I don't want to I don't want to go off on them, but I'm not no punk. Okay, I'm not. You ain't gonna sit up here and lie or talk to me any old kind of way. So I do feel like somebody's trying to fight that feeling in themselves. Okay, so this one, I think you said like Ingawas. Now I didn't start getting people who corrected me, which I love, because I know I'm not saying this right, but I do try every day. So I do appreciate that, but I'm about to go try to say this. Ingawas is what I think this is called. Okay, so this is new beginning. This is pregnancy, but this is also rotten, okay? So I do feel like new beginnings, new situations is coming out of this. New business ventures, new relationships. But I do feel like everything that started is going to end another thing. And whatever this is, this ending before it's going to be done. So this friendship done, business done, job done. No coming back, okay? This is rotten. I guess I'm gonna say it anyway because it's saying it. Rotten maggots coming out of it, okay? I hate that too. I start itching right away. That's why I didn't want to say it. But yeah, it looked like some relationships are ending completely, okay? But I do feel like somebody is getting back one friend. I feel like I'm trusting one person, but I feel like it's a lot of people involved here, okay? But I feel like this person that I'm trusting, they got to do a lot to get that trust from me, okay? All right, here. Dawn watching, caretaker, guardian, support, okay? So I do feel like, yeah, somebody just gonna have to do a lot of taking care, a lot of understanding, a lot of listening, not talking, to get back in this person's good graces, okay? I do feel like a couple of traps is gonna be dropped out of there, to see if, you know, I could trust this person or not. I do feel like that trust is gonna come back, and I do feel like I'm gonna be able to have to, or need to take care of somebody, at least mentally, to let them get all this crap off their chest from what just happened, to get that friendship back. Like, I really didn't mean to ruin this, okay? All right, so here we got the meditation, peace, release, sanctuary, okay? So I do feel like, of course, somebody's going to be by themselves a little while, because like I said, this is a lot of stuff with a lot of people involved. I'm saying at least 6 people may be involved in this situation. Minimum. So I do feel like somebody's going into hibernation for a little while so they can, you know, get their mind straight and together after all this mess. And I do feel like then they're going to take one person with them, okay? So you might be the one that's taking somebody with you, or somebody, you're going to take somebody with you. They taking you, or you taking somebody, okay? You could just be watching all this from the sideline like, dang, okay? But other than that, that's all I have for you guys. Make sure to check your sun, moon, and rising signs. Thanks for watching.